Hi you guys, so I am back to do the YouTube tag, if you lost all of your makeup, what 10 items would you replace it, like what 10 items would you buy again, I guess, if you could only buy 10. I kind of cheated. I have 11, and then I have 10 brushes, but this was really hard for me. As somebody that has quite a bit of makeup, that I use a lot. Like, I really try and mix up everything that I use, so it was really difficult for me to pick 10, but I think I've got 10 really strong products. And the one thing that I realized was that I don't have a concealer, which I'm kind of surprised myself about, but I think that my foundation that I chose is a really outstanding foundation and that I wouldn't need it. Also, just wanted to talk about my nails for a second. I'm obsessed with nail polish right now, and the two that I have on are Chanel Rose Cachet, which is obviously this really pretty, like, nudie beige color. I think this may be my perfect, like, nude color because it's got just enough pink that it doesn't clash with my skin. And then the really pretty blue is Gosh. It's limited edition, and it's called Lavender Love, but it's obviously not a lavender color at all. I just love the, like, bright pop of the blue mixed with that really pretty nude. Anyway, so we'll get on to the tag. I'm going to start with face products. I didn't include skincare because I don't consider that makeup. I consider that skincare. So, which means that my beloved primer is missing, but honestly, I think that if I had to, I could go without it. So here we go. I'm going to start with face. The foundation that I chose is the Mercier Moisturizing Foundation. The color that I am is Warm Ivory. It's what I'm wearing today. I find that if I'm having bad skin days, if my skin is excessively dry at all, I've been grabbing for this. It works in the summer because it gives you that dewy look. In the winter, it's great because my skin gets super, super dry in the winter, and it keeps it looking nice, and it doesn't make me look like I haven't gotten sleep in years, which is usually what I look like in the winter. It was definitely a toss-up between this one and my Armani Luminous Silk, but the Armani isn't as moisturizing, so I ended up going with this one. Then for my powder, I chose kind of the one that I've used the most of, and it's my Mineralize Skin Finish. This is the color Light Medium. This is probably my 5th. It's one of those powders that sets everything without making you look like you have a ton of powder on, which I think is really great. Again, if I had oily skin, my products probably would be totally, totally different, but I don't, so I definitely think that this is a really strong product, and I know that all skin types use this powder. I could also get away with, if my skin was really good, just using a kabuki with a little bit of Fix Plus and buffing this in. Then I guess I'll do cheeks. I have 2 cheek products, and one of them's kind of a huge cheat, and you'll see why in a second. But the first one is my new favorite blush, and it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Longwear Blush in Exposed. Looks like this. This is my perfect nude color. When I got this, I actually got this in a swap. You can see it in my, I think it's my haul swap number 2 with my friend Laura. I thought that this was going to be too dark on me, but it's what I'm wearing today, and it just makes me look, it makes my cheeks pop. It's really gorgeous. I'm loving it. And I definitely think this is catapulting its way to Holy Grail status, and it stays all day, and it looks good, so I would definitely buy this again. The second cheek product was limited edition, and this is why you'll see while I'm cheating. It is the NARS Blush Bronzer Trio, and it came out with the Laguna collection. Looks like this. You can see why I'm cheating, but it has my favorite bronzer, Laguna. It has one of my favorite blushes, Orgasm, and then it has Albatross. So, I mean, even if I didn't choose this, I could get away with using just this. Then I think the rest is all eyes. This is actually where I cheated, and I pulled an eye primer because I realized that once I got to the end that I had 11 instead of 10. But honestly, like, okay, I could probably take out the Tarte blush, but let's be real here. I'd buy them all. And the one that I chose is actually the Tarte Lifted Natural Eye Primer with Fermitol, and this is just a mini size. I've been using this lately, and this is my favorite eye primer. I like it because, first of all, Tarte is a natural brand, and because I have dry but sensitive skin, I really have to be careful. I'm prone to milia, which are the little white dots that form, but this doesn't give it to me. It keeps your shadows on all day long. They look gorgeous. I'm actually going to do a tutorial for this look soon. I'm really loving it. But, so that would definitely be coming with me. Then my favorite cream shadow, which is the Chanel Illusion d'Ombre in 82 Emerville, which is the champagne color. Just because I could get away with just wearing this on the lid by itself. And I would be just fine with it, and in fact, when I'm in a hurry, I do. So this is definitely a must-have product for me. Then, I picked, I was going to choose the Urban Decay Naked palette, which I've seen in, I think, every single one of these videos. But, to be honest, I don't use my Naked palette that often. It kind of just sits and collects dust, and I need lots of options. I'm one of those people that overpacks. I take a full suitcase, even if I'm going on a 3-day trip. Like, I like having options. And so I ended up going with the Pixi Nude Shade Wardrobe, which I got from Target when I was home. And apparently this is in the color number 1, Cafe au Lait. So if there are more of these, will you guys let me know in the bottom bar, because I need them. And you'll see why I chose this in a second. So here's what it looks like. Obviously you get a lot more shades than the Naked palette. It's also a lot more compact. I'll just take this out. It's just a drawer. There are, I think, 18 shades in this, and they range from your really light neutrals over here all the way to, you know, you have darker neutrals. You've got a matte black and some really gorgeous taupes. You've got darker colors. I mean, you could create almost anything with this. So this is definitely would be something I would repurchase. I also haven't gotten the chance to use that this much, but use this as much. But when I decided I was going to pick a palette, this is the first one that came to mind. Let's see, I'll keep going with eyes. Then I have, I think, my 3 most used miscellaneous eye products, and the first one would be the mascara I would repurchase, and it is the DGV Beautinizer Fiberwig LX. It's a fiber mascara. The wand looks like this. It's kind of, it's curved. This makes my lashes look amazing. It stays put all day long. It's so easy to come off. You just take warm water and kind of press it on your eyelid, and then they just come off. I've gone through tons and tons of tubes of this, and I think it's just my most reach for. Especially if I don't want like an I want definition and length, but I don't want like clumpy lashes. That's definitely what I go for. And then my number 1 used eyeliner, which is the LORAC Front of the Line Pro. And it's just the perfect black eyeliner. This is the most amazing applicator. It's a brush instead of a felt tip. It's effortless. You can do thick cat eyes. You can do super tight lining. I used it today on my lash line, and you can't even tell I have liner on, because it allows you to really get in to the base of your lashes. I've gone through tons of those too. And then the last thing is a multitasking product, and it is the Rouge Bunny Rouge Eyes Wide Open Brightening Liner Duo. And I don't like wearing, I used to wear black on my waterline every day, and I felt like it made my eyes look so much smaller. And so I started using a kind of nudie color on my lash line, on my waterline. And this one also has a highlighter, so it just double tasks for me, and this also stays put. And so the eye brightener side looks like this. And you've seen this in my Zunetta haul, but it's just a matte light pink, and then the highlighter is a really gorgeous like white gold. So I keep this in my bags for touch-up during the day too, so it's a really great multitasking product. And then the last one is something that I've only had for 3 days, but honestly I think it is my holy grail lipstick. Like, I can see myself going through tubes and tubes of this, and you just saw it in my third swap video, and it is the Guerlain Kiss Kiss Rouge Ingenue 573. This is gonna be impossible. I hate when they do this. 573. So what I have on my lips, it is my perfect like beigey, it's not even beige, it's pink nude color. It's not matte because I really am, right now, I'm hating like heavy lipsticks. A year ago, my #1 lipstick was MAC Impassioned, if that gives you any idea. But this one is just, it's perfect. So that, I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'm going to do another video with my 10 brushes. So I will see you guys soon.